Tatiana Suarez!
Tatiana Suarez is a beast.
Tatiana Suarez got some wrestling.
Oh, look at that! This is where Tatiana Suarez makes her money.
I don't see anybody else overwhelming people the way she's doing. They just can't stop what she comes with. Oh, man.
There's the tap.
A lot of people think we're looking at a future champion. Look what she's doing to the former right now.
She's mauling it.
Tatiana Suarez.
Is it under the chin? It's hard to see.
Under the
from
chin,
here.
but her hands are not locked, so she's trying to lock
I
it.
don't know.
11-0. Tatiana Suarez.
Tatiana Suarez, nicknamed the Female Khabib, due to her dominant wrestling and also known as Cookie Monster. This UFC monster is the biggest threat to our dangerous Dakota Ditcheva because of her terrifying grappling.
I could submit from lots of places, and I'm only getting better on my feet, as you guys can see. I'm gonna go back like a champion, and I'm gonna fix everything so that I can be the world champion, because I know I'm the best in the world.
And still undefeated, Tatiana Suarez!
We'll explore why everyone calls her the Female Khabib, and we'll discover that Dakota has almost zero experience in grappling, making this Dakota's hardest test and potentially her first professional loss. Stick around, because we're about to compare these two killers and find out if this is the fight that changes everything. Before we dive into the matchup, let me introduce you to the absolute beast that is Tatiana Suarez.
From the sound of the fans, to the cameras around me, to the sound of my breath. Like, I literally just soak it all up, because I'm not gonna be able to do this for the rest of my life. And from what I've learned, and what I've gone through in my life, tomorrow's, not promised.
What kind of kid were you?
Soften up Suarez, but there's the tap. The last ditch effort does not come through for Grasso.
Grasso did everything she could to keep Tatiana Suarez from getting dominant position.
Born December 19th, 1990, Suarez isn't just some fighter who picked up wrestling. She's a world-class wrestler who happened to become an MMA fighter. We're talking about multiple-time world championship medalist in Freestyle Wrestling World Cup, silver medalist Pan American Championships, gold medalist. She was ranked the #1 freestyle wrestler in the entire United States at 55 kilograms.
Tatiana came out pushing forward and wanting to dictate the pace immediately. She lands a hard, nasty kick to the body, and Kate was unable to counter that. Tatiana didn't hesitate and quickly took the fight right there and now. Then Tatiana just completely out-muscled Kate, landing a bunch of shots from the top position and just completely took control of the fight. Then she sinks in a guillotine, and that's it. Game over. Absolutely dominating, impressive win by Tatiana, and she's going to the finale, and I can't wait.
But here's where her story gets insane. While training for the 2012 Olympics, Suarez suffered a neck injury. An MRI revealed not just a disc problem, but a cancerous growth on her thyroid. She had to undergo radiation therapy, had her thyroid removed, and had to abandon her Olympic dreams. Most people would have quit, not Tatiana. She came back, started training Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and brought her world-class wrestling into MMA. That's the kind of mental toughness we're dealing with here. Now let's talk about why everyone calls her the Female Khabib. And trust me, it's 100% deserved.
Moniker. Do you like it? Is it accurate? Khabib obviously one of, if not the most dominant fighter on the entire roster.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding an undefeated professional record. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Rancho Cucamonga, California, presenting the Ultimate Fighter Season 23 winner, Tatiana
The wrestling dominance. Just like Khabib Nurmagomedov, Suarez doesn't just win fights, she mauls people. Her statistics in the UFC strawweight division are absolutely terrifying. Highest control time percentage in division history at 57.7%. She literally controls opponents more than half the fight. Third highest top position percentage at 41.6%. When she gets on top, you're staying there. Fourth most takedowns landed with 29, and she's only had 8 UFC fights. Second fewest strikes absorbed per minute at 1.65, because you can't hit what's smothering you on the ground.
Is it under the chin? It's hard to see
under
from
the chin,
here.
but her hands are not locked, so she's trying to lock it.
11-0! Tatiana Suarez submits Andrade in round 2.
The hands are not.
The submission game, like Khabib, once Suarez gets you down, it's only a matter of time. She's tied for second most submissions in strawweight history with 3 submissions. She's choked out Amanda Cooper, Montana De La Rosa, and Jessica Andrade, all with different techniques. The Cookie Monster persona. Despite being an absolute destroyer in the cage, Suarez has this sweet, humble personality outside of it. Hence Cookie Monster. But don't let that fool you. When that cage door closes, she transforms into a relentless grappling machine that breaks spirits. Let's look at her professional MMA record. 11 wins, 1 loss. That 1 loss. It came in her first title shot against Zhang Weili at UFC 312 on February 9, 2025, after a 3.5-year layoff due to injuries. Before that, she was literally undefeated. How she wins: 5 submissions, rear naked chokes, guillotines, darky chokes, 2 knockouts, 4 decisions, but she dominated every single one. This woman beats champions, not just beats them, she finishes them.
Come on in.
Down the fence.
We're ready.
So long and rangy.
Put away.
On a power.
And they've been talking, she's been saying she's just a Barbie, she should be a model. Well, a model just beat your ass in round 2, so shut up.
Now let's talk about Dakota Dangerous Ditcheva, the 26-year-old British phenom who's been absolutely destroying the PFL. The perfect record: Dakota is 15-0 with an insane finishing rate. 12 knockouts, 1 submission, only 2 decisions. She's the 2024 PFL Women's Flyweight Champion, winning the tournament and $1 million by knocking out Taila Santos.
For PFL season, Dakota Ditcheva still undefeated in the blue. Taila Santos, a one-time UFC title challenger in the black. First moves forward. First kick to the face. Ditcheva showing off all the weapons. And she has some of the repertoire here.
Deep for sure.
Santos is in big trouble. She's in big trouble. Dakota Ditcheva to the body again.
Becoming the first person ever to finish Santos and the youngest champion in PFL history.
Switches back. That sounds sweet. Come here.
Teep down the middle to the chest.
Right knees up the middle. Goodness me, some of those.
The striking specialist, Dakota comes from a Muay Thai background. Her mother is a multiple-time world kickboxing champion. She was a gold medalist at the 2016 IFMA World Championships. Her striking is elite level, surgical, and absolutely devastating. She's finished 12 of her 15 opponents with strikes, often with brutal body shots.
Cold-blooded Blackfield.
Jones. 15 seconds as these ladies are letting it all hang out in the center. Great shot. She's on perhaps the biggest strike of the fight comes from Blanchfield. The final units.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Frantic exchange to start round 5.
Blanchfield's corner shoulder. Blanchfield fought a pretty, another one. Look, she's back to the body.
She's in tighter here.
Yep.
She's going to get it. Blanchfield, as that's a really good position for her. She's really good at this.
Huge development here.
More shots, and then she came out like a bat out of hell in the 5th.
Aaron Cold-Blooded.
The UFC ranks is a nightmare threat for our beloved Dakota. Her name, Aaron Cold-Blooded Blanchfield. Record, 14-2. Ranked number 3 in the UFC. And here's the terrifying part. 5 of her wins are by submission. She's a jiu-jitsu assassin, an Eddie Bravo Invitational champion, and she holds the second most submissions in UFC flyweight history.
Very close. That is extended. It is done.
Good technique, lifting nice and tight. Blanchfield now, she's attacking. She
In
let go of the
business
leg.
here.
It's great. Arms
So
almost
close.
great. It's great. It's great. It's
Oh,
great. Tap.
There's the tap.
When a 15-0 knockout artist faces a submission specialist with ice in her veins, Dakota has never faced a grappler like this. Someone who can take you down 8 times in one fight. Someone who's tapped out a former UFC champion. Someone who literally has ice in her veins. One fighter has never lost. The other has conquered the UFC's best. But if they ever meet in the cage, who walks out victorious? Stick around, because this breakdown is going to shock you.
Jerry, back to the crucible. Back to the crucifix. This is how good Aaron Blanchfield is.
The question isn't just, can Blanchfield beat Dakota? It's, what happens when Dakota's biggest weakness meets Blanchfield's deadliest strength? This is dangerous versus cold-blooded. Let's get into it. But here's what makes Blanchfield terrifying for someone like Dakota. 5 of her 14 wins are by submission. She holds the second most submissions in UFC flyweight history with 4, trailing only Jillian Robertson. This woman is a submission machine.
Fighting out of the red corner, she's a Muay Thai specialist and stands 5 feet 8 inches tall. She went in officially at 125 1/4 pounds, and she holds a perfect, undefeated record of 10 victories and no defeats. She is the 2023 PFL Europe Women's Flyweight Champion. Fighting out of Manchester, England, dangerous Dakota Ditcheva!
Started training in jiu-jitsu at just 7 years old. Blanchfield is an Eddie Bravo Invitational champion. She's not just good on the ground, she's elite. Remember when she set the UFC flyweight record with 8 takedowns in a single fight against Miranda Maverick? Or when she submitted former strawweight champion Jessica Andrade in round 2, earning performance of the night?
Nice job by Dakota keeping that underhook shallow, using that elbow to frame her out and keep distance when she can create some space and let her hands go in this clinch range.
Yeah, they're looking out of their element here. She's hurt to the body. That's it.
The end of the fight. Rich Mitchell waves it off the knee.
Here's the thing about cold-blooded. She doesn't just take you down, she keeps you there. She has the second lowest bottom position time in UFC flyweight history. Translation, good luck putting her on her back. Her resume includes wins over Molly McCann, Kimura, JJ Aldrich, guillotine choke, and most recently, a rear naked choke victory over Tracy Cortez in their rematch. This is Dakota's worst nightmare on paper, a grappler who can neutralize strikers and finish fights on the mat.
Power in every single punch, and it does become a little telegraphed, but I would like her to kind of cut more lateral movement and really set up that big right hand. She's got a lot of power.
It's flyweight Dakota fighting the end. Blanchfield trying to close this out. It is done. Cold-blooded Aaron Blanchfield.
Now let's talk about our undefeated queen, Dakota Ditcheva. At just 26 years old, she's 15-0 and the reigning PFL Women's Flyweight Champion with a cool $1 million prize to show for it. But it's not that she wins, it's how she wins. 12 of her 15 victories are by knockout. This British-Bulgarian sensation is a body shot specialist. Just ask Taila Santos, who became the first person ever to be finished by Ditcheva via body punches in round 2 of the PFL Championship Final.
The planet right now, fantastic strikers, veterans, future legends of the game here.
For sure.
Santos is in big
trouble. She's in big trouble. Dakota Ditcheva to the body again for a championship.
Before MMA, Dakota was a world champion in Muay Thai, winning gold at the 2016 IFMA World Championships. That striking pedigree shows every time she steps in the cage. Chelsea Hackett, Gina Bishop, Cornelia Holm, all finished by devastating body shots. Here's what separates Dakota from most strikers. She's not just powerful, she's precise. Those body shots are surgical. And while Blanchfield is a submission threat, Dakota has only been taken to decision twice in her entire career. Fighters can't submit you if they can't breathe.
Damage so far in this fight, it's been one-way traffic.
Oh, nasty knee right up the middle from Dakota. Got a flurry. Get under the body. Here's the elbow. Back elbow. And now a left hand. And she's showing off now.
Plus, Dakota proved she can hang with top-tier competition by finishing Taila Santos, the same Santos who went the distance with Blanchfield and challenged Valentina Shevchenko for the UFC title. So here's where it gets interesting. This fight is the ultimate striker versus grappler matchup, Blanchfield's path to victory. She needs to close the distance, weather the early storm, and drag Dakota into deep water. Her cardio is proven over 5-round fights. Her takedown game is relentless, 8 takedowns in 1 fight. Remember? If she can get Dakota to the mat and keep her there, those submission skills become deadly. One mistake, one exposed limb, and it's game over. Blanchfield has also shown she can handle powerful strikers. She out-wrestled former champion Rose Namajunas for 5 rounds. She survived and submitted Jessica Andrade, who's known for her power. Cold-blooded thrives in the chaos.
Toes out of the cage, please.
There you go. She'll try the arm triangle choke here if she can. But she just might run out of time, so instead posture up.
The position
Round and pound for Blanchfield. There's the horn.
Good job.
Dakota's path to victory. Keep it standing. Use that Muay Thai mastery to control range. Attack the body early and often. Those body shots aren't just about damage. They slow down wrestlers, make takedowns harder, and sap cardio. Dakota's takedown defense has been solid throughout her career. Against Sumiko Inaba, she showed she can go 3 rounds with someone looking to grapple. And if Blanchfield shoots and misses, that's when Dakota unloads with knees and elbows in the clinch, her Muay Thai specialty.
Plum and a right hand. Oh, Dakota Ditcheva, right hand and a hammer fake. Another knockout for Dakota Ditcheva.
The big question, can Dakota's takedown defense hold up against Blanchfield's wrestling? Because Erin isn't just taking you down, she's taking you down 8 times a fight if needed. Let's talk about the mental game. Dakota has never tasted defeat. That 15-0 record isn't just impressive, it's a mindset. She's the youngest champion in PFL history and the first British female MMA world champion. She's fought in front of massive crowds in Riyadh and performed under the brightest lights. That confidence is real.
Parlayed also, we threw a little sprinkle on by TKO or KO. I will tell you, the confidence that she's going to have now getting up is going to be unbelievable. And there it is.
Beautiful knee from the plum.
And Ditcheva beckons Jenna Bishop back to her feet and goes immediately on the attack. Oh, right hand.
In trouble.
And that does it. First round.
But Blanchfield? She's got that championship-level experience from the UFC. She's been in 5-round main events. She's faced adversity, 2 losses on her record, including a unanimous decision defeat to Manon Fiorot. But she bounced back, defeating Rose Namajunas and avenging her earlier loss to Tracy Cortez with a submission.
She's got a lot of power.
This flyweights have come to fight in the air. Blanchfield trying to close the show. It is done.
Wow.
Cold-blooded Erin Blanchfield stops Victoria Leonardo in devastating fashion.
On display is really, really remarkable.
Dakota Ditcheva is a prodigious striking sensation fighting for the legacy of her family.
She's brilliant. She do well just boxing. Really, really amazing athlete.
Dakota's skills. She is one of the most spiteful strikers that we've ever seen in the PFL.
She's never won a belt, as she said. Like, she's not a complete fighter, is she? I'm not a complete fighter. She definitely isn't either, so... But whatever.
Tells She's used to getting first-round finishes, Randy. Gas tank might be an issue here. We'll find out tomorrow night.
British fighter faces a former UFC title challenger who's been trash-talking her for months. Pure devastation. Dakota Ditcheva didn't just beat Taila Santos at the 2024 PFL Championships. She sent a message to the entire UFC flyweight division that a new killer has arrived.